Right then, guys, welcome to break 265 for this wonderful uh, box of score football. Obviously, hunting for 4 autographs, along with, I think, what did we get? We got about 5 or 6 numbered cards out of the last one. We've got those parallels as well, haven't they? I always forget what they're called, like the scorecard ones or something like that. But yeah, so parallels in every pack. I think we've roughly worked out that there's about 4 or 5 rookies per pack as well. Maybe more than that, actually. I'm thinking about it because sorted out the score break from the other week, the other night, and I think I went through about 80 top loaders for the base rookies. So it was a fair old few. Took nearly 2 hours just to sort out that break last night, which was a little bit of a shock, but still, it's one of those things. Obviously, going to get into it as soon as I possibly can tonight, so that you guys aren't being sort of kept around. But yeah, doing good. We've got a couple of newbies in this one. Neil, welcome to the group. I can see you just popped in a comment for hi guys. Well, hi Neil, welcome to the group. Hopefully everybody will welcome you all well and good, and you'll have a good experience with us. I do a little bit of housekeeping. Normally I have a little bit of a waffle at the start of the breaks, just to let people drop into the stream if they're going to watch it and everything. Normally around about 10 minutes, just to give updates on when our next load of post is going out and stuff like that. We had a post week last Friday. No, it was this week. It was on Monday, or post went out. It was going to be last Friday, but my dad didn't get it all sorted in time, so it went out on Monday. I know a lot of you guys have been posting up in the group your pulls, which has been absolutely awesome. Thanks for doing that, because we did have some really nice pulls over this last sort of posting sort of period. As I say, we do post out it's roughly like 2 to 3 weeks. It's probably been every 3 weeks the last couple of posts, purely because of the summer holidays. Both myself and my brother, who do the breaks, obviously our wives are both teachers, and we've both got obviously little ones as well, so we were off on holiday and stuff like that. So it's been a little bit difficult organising that, but my dad does all the posting as well, and obviously he's had holidays as well. So just one of those things, but obviously we will be keeping up with that anyway. So score, yeah. It's the first box was pretty good, to be fair. They've made a big improvement over last year. As I say, lots of base rookies. I think more numbered cards than normal as well. So I'm really hoping this box turns out to be a good one. Obviously, for anybody who is new to the group, we do obviously, it's one thing. Me and my brother are long-time collectors of trading cards, sport cards, all of that kind of thing. So we are, I think anybody in the group will tell you that we are like majorly sort of like collector focused, probably more so than some of the other groups out there. We try to keep our prices really low, and in line with obviously American sort of prices as much as we possibly can. We don't break cases as a rule. We break, obviously we do single box breaks, two, maybe 2 box mixes every now if the price is right, but we do get allocation from Panini via a distributor in America, so we are really lucky that we can kind of obviously do that and get the sort of like good value, not like a lot of guys out there who sort of, I don't know, take the mickey a little bit, but as I say, we do our best. We are a quiet kind of family focused group. We're not like loud or brash or anything like that, so we try and look after everybody and, I don't know, be sensible, but have a bit of fun along the way as well. Obviously focuses on the cards rather than anybody else's personality as well. So it's just one of those things. But as I say, as a result of that, what you'll find is that all your base cards will come posted out to you in a soft sleeve. all rookies, base rookies, numbered cards, insert cards, autographs, jersey cards, all of that kind of stuff will be top loaded, as well as soft sleeved. And obviously sometimes every now and again, if we have a big hit, which has been known to happen, if we have a nice big hit, we will make sure that we get that out to you in a like a mag case, but that's at your request. There'll be no charge for it if you have a big hit that happens from time to time. But if your preference is rather than a top loader that you go have it in a mag case, just let us know and we'll post that out to you. I think that's everything for our new guys. Next break is not going to be a football break. We haven't had any new football products land with us this week, so we will do next week. However, so next week we will be back on the football train, and it'll be we've got boxes of 2023 Immaculate Collegiate. We've got 2 of those boxes coming, so we'll definitely break at least one of those. And we've also got Select Draft Picks boxes arriving next week. 2023 Select Draft Picks. They've been waiting to come over for a couple of weeks, but we've only got 4 of those, so we were waiting for some of the bits and bobs to come along with it. We've got Sage Artistry blasters as well. They were quite popular last year, so we will be opening those as well. 2023 product that is. In fact, actually, our next break will be a baseball break, and it will be of these. I don't know if any of you guys have watched any people breaking these. These are the sort of the Topps Chrome Platinum, like throwback chrome cards, are a little bit like the heritage set, but in chrome. So I'm going to put up a break, a really good value actually, because these the hobby boxes top out around about 115, 120 pounds a pop, and then these are like the light boxes. They don't have a guaranteed autograph, but they're like around about the 65, 70 pound mark, sort of like. So we'll be able to break these both boxes for just over the 200 pound mark once we've obviously accounted for our supplies and stuff. So if you are into, I know some of you guys in this break are baseball collectors as well, so keep your eyes open for that dropping. Haven't sorted out prices yet. I need to see what's going on with that, because obviously there's been this controversy with Wander Franco this week. So I'm not sure what people are doing with the Rays. Obviously, I can imagine a lot of people are burning the Wander Franco cards at the moment with what he's obviously accused of. Unfortunately, it's not unfortunate. It's stupidity and not very nice. But obviously, we will be respectful with how we deal with the Rays in that break. I'll either give the Rays away to everybody in that break, or it'll be like, they'll be a lot cheaper because obviously the Wander Franco connection. So I'll just have a look around at how people are treating the Rays, because they were obviously one of the most expensive teams in 2022 product, but obviously they're not going to be anymore. I'm a Tampa Bay Rays collector myself as well, and I don't know what to do with this card. So it's a bit worse than it's on a par. It's similar to what happened with Mason Greenwood with soccer, isn't it? Really bad taste. So I'll probably have to just resign my Wander Franco collection to the bin. As I say, because these accusations do appear to be bearing some kind of truth. Anyway. That's another side thing with baseball, and we'll talk more about that as we do the baseball break over the weekend. As I say, I'll sort out pricing tomorrow and probably drop that next break tomorrow afternoon and look to break it either Saturday or Sunday night, depending on how quickly it fills. It will be quite cheap, as I say, because it's obviously the 2 boxes for just over the 200 quid mark. Yeah, that will be really good fun. And that's about it. We've got 12 people in. We've got people in the chat. We've got Wendy's in as well. So welcome, Wendy. Fantastic result on that mini. I've never seen anything quite like that. So I'll just do the team run through. and we'll get into this. So yeah, break 265. As I say, I need to do something about the numbering on that, because 265 just seems like such a high number. I think I might have to start resetting the clock or something like that, or do different like break numbers for baseball or something like that. But 265, it's going to get to 300 soon, and just seems like such a high number. Right then, so the team run through as we are. So we've got Thomas Amaral Moody with the Cardinals. Again, crazy result in that mini. Obviously, Thomas took six spots, and I think Wendy took 3. Wendy won all the top 3 teams, and then Thomas with the Cardinals. It was absolutely insane. I've never seen anything quite like that. And there were 8 rounds of randomization with that as well, so it was really, really crazy. We got the Falcons with Terry Kelly. We got the Ravens with Thomas Amaral Moody. We got the Bills with Michael Cook. We got the Panthers with Wendy Chandler. We got the Bears with Jason Wise. Good to see you getting in a break again, Jason. I know you've been missed out on a couple of the last ones, so good to see you with the Bears. Bengals with Perrin Robson. We got Browns with Dominic Brown. We got the Cowboys with Malcolm Campbell. We got the Broncos with Samuel Spriggs. Lions with Ashley Tucker. Again, I think Ashley, good to see you getting back involved as well. It's a nice one. We got Malcolm Campbell again with the Packers. Thomas Amaral Moody on the Texans. We've got Zolt Bubik for the Colts, and Zolt Bubik on the Jags. Again, I think you're new to the group, potentially, or it's your first break with me. So again, welcome. Hopefully that information at the start helped, but so you know what to expect from us. But obviously any questions, and that goes to anybody, we're always available on Messenger, either through our personal Facebook Messenger, or if you can send a message through the Swift Sports Cards obviously business page, that's all good as well. David Borgin of the Chiefs. We got Neil Triton with the it's either Triton or Triton. I don't want to mispronounce it, Neil, but conscious of the double T in the middle there. But you've got the Raiders. Raiders are becoming a very popular team. I think we've got about 4 people who are looking to claim the Raiders at the moment. So well done to get those, Neil. We've got the Chargers with Dan James. We got the Rams with Thomas Amaral Moody. We got the Dolphins with Dominic Mount. Vikings with Tom Richardson. Patriots with Tom Fox. Saints with Wendy Chandler. Giants with Christopher Barry Bartlett Legg. Jets Bill Campbell. Eagles Chris Newbit. Steelers with Sean Edwards. We got Evans. I always say Edwards. And then we got the 49ers with Grant Coombs. The Seahawks with Dave Balgin. Buccaneers with Thomas Amaral Moody, and the Titans with Wendy Chandler. And as I say, that was the Titans were from the mini, weren't they? They were the second place team. And then we got the Commanders with Malcolm Campbell. So we're all good. Okie dokie. So it's Triton, Neil Triton, because it's the double T, isn't it? I did think that. So yeah, because Triton would be a single T, wouldn't it? Like the god of the sea, or whatever it was. So right, how you doing, Perrin? Oh, yeah, looking for the Burrow. It'll happen. Stick with us, Perrin. We will get a Burrow auto at some point. We've had Herbert autos in the past, so we'll definitely get something nice. Burrow. I think we've got some nice Burrow cards for you, but not the auto yet. We will get that. There's one guy who religiously during 2021 took the Cowboys pretty much every single break because he was after a Micah Parsons auto, and then the one break that he missed, I think it was a Chronicles break or something like that, we hit the Micah Parsons, and to this day I think it was Aaron Brown, wasn't it? And I tell you what, as to this day, I owe him a Micah Parsons autograph. I do feel that. Yes, Tez, Terry, Tez. I don't know why I said that. That's just like me. But Terry, yep, calling in a Bijan tonight. Yeah, the fingers crossed. Well, I'm sure he'll make a bit of an appearance somewhere along the way. But yeah. And as I said at the start of the break, I was quite impressed with Score this year. They've really improved the presentation of the base cards. And it's still really good value. There was all that speculation that 2023 boxes were going to shoot up in price, and I think because there's all the questioning around CJ Stroud and Bryce Young's autographs and Will Levis. Sorry, Terry. No, it's like it's one of them, isn't it? It's like I grew up playing football, so I played football with a lot of people called Terry, and it's the whole like Tezza, that type of thing. So it's just the way my brain programs things. Burrow Prism flashback mojo out of 25. Yeah. Oh, cool. Yeah, definitely. If any of you guys do send stuff to grading, do always share your results in the group, because again, that's really it's nice for us to know, because obviously all our stuff is packed fresh when you send it out to you, and obviously we treat cards really as best as we can. But yeah, I'm in the process. I've got a pile of cards that I'm going through that I think might be worth grading, and I'm just doing some final price checks on them, and hopefully send them out like this month if I can. Fingers crossed. But right, let's get into this. As I said before, guys, although all base rookies will be posted out in a top loader in a soft sleeve, to save time on this break, I'm only top loading at this stage inserts, a numbered card, and the autos, okay, just to save time. Obviously, with 40 cards in every single pack, it has a tendency to drag. So last one, I think it took me just around about an hour. So here we go, guys. Second box of School. I'll try and keep it in focus as much as I can, but this camera's temperamental. There you go. So starting off, DeForest Buckner, Jerry Jeudy, Ryan Tannehill, Frank Ragnow, Michael Vick, Davis Mills. We've got Quentin Nelson, Rondé Barber, Mark Brunell, Patrick Mahomes, Joe Burrow, Ray Lewis, DeAndre Hopkins, KJ Osborne, Jamal Adams, Darren Waller. Oh, I love this name. Equinamius St. Brown, Jimmy Ward, Josh Allen, Wyatt Teller, Trayvon Diggs, Khalil Mack, Dallas Goedert, Minka Fitzpatrick, Mac Jones, and James Cook. And here we go with our first parallel. It isn't necessarily the Colt that you want, but it is Josh Downs on the score. This is its scorecard. That's what I was thinking of, the scorecard parallel for the Colts. So that because it's parallel, that I will sleeve and top load that now. Another nice one for the Colts. This is the Colt that you're after. Anthony Richardson on the hot rookie insert. Jared Goff, the franchise insert. Christian Watson, a breakthrough. Although I don't know if anybody's noticed, good old Panini have spelt break trough. So that did make me. Did tickle me. Right, this is our first auto, so straight out the gate, it is for the 49ers. It is not a rookie auto, it's a Tyler Noah Hufanga auto there for the 49ers. So that's our first auto, and then we're into the rookies. As I say, the rookies I'll sleeve and top load those at the end of the break, because otherwise it'll take up too much time. So Jordan Addison, Anthony Richardson. I don't think we had his base rookie out of the first box, but I will. Any like the ones that are the standouts, like your Biejans, your Anthony Richardson, your Bryce, and stuff like that, I will sleeve and top load those straight off the bat. Michael Wilson, Zach Charbonnet, Drew Sanders for the Broncos. Then we got Jaleel Billingsley for the Titans, Dontavion Wicks for the Packers, Jameer Gibbs for the Lions, BJ Ojulari for the Cardinals on the rookies. So I'll just sleeve and top load these guys, and it's mainly so that I can put any of the sort of like the top base rookies into the recap at the end, because as I say, the breaks like this where it takes slightly longer than normal to break a box. I know a lot of people might just skip to the recap on the recording. I think that's a point to note to anybody who is new. Who is new to the group. Obviously, all of our breaks are broadcast live within the group on our business page, on our YouTube channel, our Swift Sports Cards YouTube channel. And as a result of that, all of the streams, if you do miss one, they are all automatically recorded, so you can watch them on replay, or you can watch them again if that floats your boat after the break has closed. So I think what I'm going to do as well to save a bit of time, so base inserts, so non like sort of rookie base inserts, I'm gonna soft sleeve for now, because that will save us a couple of seconds per pack as well. first pack got a raid, a good one. Empty pack, guys. Yeah, they do flipping stupid. Oh yeah, Grant, that's for you, isn't it, mate? That the Hufanga. So yeah, good, nice start to the break for you. So one thing with Score is like the auto checklist is massive. So I know it's always a good chance to get hold of some of those sort of like vets that maybe haven't signed since their rookie season or something like that, or if they're like, you know, a late pick rookie that never had a rookie auto and stuff like that. Sometimes they pop up in Score, like so it's yeah, it can be, it's one of the benefits of Score, definitely. So Evan Engram, Champ Bailey, Chris Johnson, Michael Thomas, Trevor Lawrence, Patrick Surtain II, Robert Woods, Malcolm Rodriguez, DK Metcalf, Max Crosby for the Raiders again. So Brian Urlacher, Geno Smith, Jalen Ramsey, Gerald Everett, Juju Smith-Schuster, Tyler Boyd, Buda Baker, Mike Gesicki. Obviously, it's always worth pointing out as well, even though he's in the Dolphins uniform, when you look down at the top of the card, it always goes to the name of the team on the card. Obviously, he was signed by the Patriots in March, so but obviously hasn't dressed in time for the Score picture. So just to point that out as well. Jason Kelsey, Andrew Thomas, Donovan Peoples-Jones, Jacoby Myers, Von Miller, Terry McLaurin, Trey Hendrickson, and Dak Prescott. So we've got our first numbered card here potentially, or this will be the parallel anyway. And it is our first numbered card for the Giants. It is a showcase on the blue border, and you can see there on the numbering. It's not stamped that well, but it's getting in focus. Let's get in focus. Come on. I hate this camera. There you go. 58 of 100 on the showcase. Leonard Williams for the Giants. Excuse me. Right, Justin Fields on the franchise insert. Will Anderson Jr. hot rookie insert for the Texans. We got our first Bryce Young on the draft 2023 draft insert for the Panthers. Kyler Murray on the franchise insert, and we're into our rookies now. So we've got a Tank Dell for the Texans, a Jaron Hall for the Vikings, Keaton Mitchell for the Ravens, Trevius Hodges Tomlinson for the Rams, Josh Downs for the Colts, Clayton Tune for the Cardinals, Bryce Ford Wheaton for the Giants, Chase Brown for the Bengals. We got his autograph, I think, didn't we, a couple of weeks ago? And then Brian Branch for the Lions, and the good old famous Kid Reporter. So there you go. It feels like the weekend for me because it's my birthday at the weekend. So that's why I'd like to get the baseball finished on Saturday, so I can break it on Saturday night, because my birthday is actually on Sunday, so I can give myself a night off on Sunday. It's not a problem if I need to break, but yeah. Yeah, I've just had a couple of days off, so just spend time with the family just before my birthday, because we've got a really hectic weekend visiting family. So I had a day yesterday with my wife. Just went to see, actually, we went to see Barbie. Don't know how many of you guys have seen Barbie. Would I recommend it? Probably. But yeah, one of my work colleagues, because I'm obviously a sports loving man, she said to me, she said, be careful, because I think you might be triggered. And after watching the film, I think she got completely the wrong impression of me at my work colleague, because I found it. My wife absolutely loved it, because it's a very sort of obviously feminist friendly. That's not so friendly, sort of orientated film. But for me, I sort of said to my wife when I walked out, I said, I'm walking out of this feeling like I do when I've watched something like Remember the Titans or something like that, like a film where there's been racism issues and stuff like that, and I kind of feel like I'm a terrible person being a white person. It's like I felt the same bit walking out of that cinema being a man. So it was it was a bit. So yeah, I felt really strange, but we had a really good chat about it actually with my wife afterwards, and she enjoyed it, and it is actually quite funny and well made in parts, but definitely no good for youngsters, I wouldn't say. I just don't think they get it really. But yeah, you've seen it, Grant. Yes, I'm glad you feel the same. Yeah, I'm looking forward actually to going into work tomorrow and talking to some of my other couple of the lads who weren't in on Tuesday have seen it, and they weren't in, so kind of looking forward to seeing if they felt the same. But yeah, it was a funny one, but it definitely did make you think, and it's a shame that I think we have to make films like that, and people are still persecuted for absolutely no kind of reason or discriminated against or whatever. But there you go. But yeah, celebrate with the World Cup win. I know, I can't wait for that. I'm actually already I'm at a farm park when the kickoff is with my niece and nephew and my little boy and the rest of my family. So gonna miss that. Still debating whether or not I open the National Treasures as a birthday treat, because we've still got one box of National Treasures that we had sent to us, and I am really tempted to open it, but I'll see how I feel on Sunday. Anyway, Aidan Hutchinson, Kyle Pitts, Taysom Hill, Shaquille Leonard. Oh, look at that, busted up Russell Wilson. Sorry, Sam. You see that? It's been crimped. So little bit of base card butchery there for you. So oh, good. Anyway, Derrick Henry, Luke Kuechly, Cam Akers, Austin Eckler, Randy Moss. Just one auto so far, Jason, the Talanoa Hufanga for the 49ers. So Grant's happy with that. L'Jarius Sneed, Marlon Humphrey, James Conner, Adam Thielen, Tariq Woolen, Devontae Adams, Kayvon Thibodeau, Trent Williams, Tyreek Hill, Matt Milano, Kareem Hunt, Micah Parsons, Darrell Revis, Kenneth Gainwell, and Pat Frymouth. And we've got our behind him, we've got our next, I think, numbered card, or parallel at the very least. And no, it will be numbered. So that's a nice one for the Eagles. Obviously misspelt breakthrough insert on the blue showcase. I think we got a Desmond Ridder in the first one. So that is obviously 84 of 100, I do believe. So yeah, stamping's a little bit off on these. I noticed in the first box, a little bit hard to see exactly what card it is, but that is, as I say, 84 of 100 on the breakthrough insert parallel for the Eagles on the Jalen Hurts. So nice one there for Chris. We got Jordan Addison for the Vikings there on the draft parallel, and then we've got a Tua Tagovailoa on the Men of Autumn insert. We've got a franchise Joe Burrow. Then there you go. So there's a Bijan on the hot rookies for the Falcons. And then we're into our base rookies. So we've got a Chris Rodriguez Jr. for the Commanders. Another Commander, Emmanuel Forbes. Quentin Johnson for the Chargers. We've got Will Levis there for the Titans. So I'll top load that one up. Parker Washington for the Jags. We've got a Zach Evans for the Rams. A Sam Laporta for the Lions. Paris Johnson Jr. for the Cardinals. Heard positive things about Paris Johnson Jr., as I say. Jonathan Mingo for the Panthers. And then another kid reporter. So the autos, Talanoa Hufanga for the 49ers. So that's the only auto to come out. As I say, obviously I will do a recap of everything at the back. But yeah, when you say has anything good come out yet, it's always is it your teams or just in general that you want to know? You see, that's the only issue. But yeah, it's one of those scores, one of those where so we've had a couple of the numbered cards come out. We've had the blue numbered, we've had a Jalen Hurts and the Leonard Williams on the showcase, but we had a Josh Downs for the Colts scorecard parallel. We've had the Bryce Young draft insert, and then we've had Anthony Richardson, Will Levis base rookies come out. The Bijan Robinson hot rookies decent, and then Anthony Richardson hot rookie as well. So the big names have been coming out. Obviously, we want to see some like low numbered or an auto or something like that, obviously with those names on. But yeah, it's Score's one of those where it's sort of like lots of cards for everybody, I always think. So we'll wait until we'll see how we get on with Immaculate Collegiate next week if we get any big hitters. Well, fingers crossed for that. Right, Alec Pierce, Chigoziem Okwonkwo, Aaron Jones, Shaq Thompson, Nico Collins, Leonard Fournette, Josh Allen, Jamal Williams, Justin Tucker, the kicker, Daniel Tomlinson, LT, Dalvin Cook, Noah Fant, Jarrett Stidham for the Raiders, Cole Kmet, Trey Lance. Some people were saying he didn't look very good in, I think, the preseason game the other day. We'll see. Mark Andrews, Christian McCaffrey, Deshaun Watson, CD Lamb, Tyler Conklin, Devonta Smith, Deontay Johnson, Jalen Phillips, throw training the beard law, Leonard Williams, Joe Thomas, and a Rob Gronkowski. Parallel in this pack is for the Bills. It's a Gabriel Davis scorecard parallel. And then I need to pop those there. So then we've got a Russell Wilson Men of Autumn, a franchise insert of Tua. We've got Josh Downs hot rookie for the Colts. Oh, there we go, guys. Here's our next auto. I think that's come in a different spot, hasn't it? But for the Ravens, we've got a Zay Flowers auto there for the Ravens. So that is our first rookie auto, this time for the Ravens. Moving on to the base rookies, we've got a Ronnie Hickman, Israel Abanikandi, Keely Ringo, Luke Musgrave, Pete Skoronski for the Titans, Cedric Tillman for the Browns, Stetson and Bennett for the Rams, Miles Murphy for the Bengals, and Juice Vaughn for the Cowboys. I know a lot of people are a little bit excited about Juice Vaughn from what I've been able to put together. I'm just getting my head back into the Premier League, and at the same time trying to keep as much of an eye on the NFL as possible. Trying to make a really concerted effort on with my fantasy teams this year, certainly in the Premier League. So there's the Gabriel Davis for the Bills, and it's not a bad ZF on the Zay Flowers, so it's a recognisable signature, definitely. For the Ravens, wide receiver. So still two more autos to come out, so we'll keep going. We've got 6 packs left to go. Not doing too bad for time. It'll be a similar sort of time to last time. I think we'll be around about the hour and a quarter mark, I'd imagine. It is a tough balance, yeah. Keeping up to date with everything, because I do like keeping an eye on baseball as well. But I definitely don't have time to watch baseball games from start to finish. So I just check out the scores and look at the tables every few days. But yeah, I do obviously. We are season ticket holders at Walsall here at Swift Breaks and Swift Sports Cards. That's where we got our inspiration for the Swift. If anybody was ever wondering, there you go. So a little bit of insider knowledge if nobody had guessed. But yeah, we are Walsall football fans, so we do punish ourselves quite a bit, to be honest. Yeah, I think I'll be able to watch Red Zone What I normally do is I just have it on my laptop off to the side whilst I'm obviously paying a lot of attention on whatever I'm watching with my wife. So yeah, that's my usual Sunday night. Anyway, DJ Moore, Derek Stingley, Kyle Trask, Zay Jones, John Elway, David Montgomery, Drew Brees, Peyton Manning, Javonte Williams, Harrison Buckner, Debo, J.K. Dobbins, Daniel Carlson, Devin Hester, Joe Montana, Aaron Donald, Mike Williams, Garrett Wilson, Damian Harris, Raheem Mostert, Lane Johnson, Saquon Barkley, Denzel Ward, and DeMarcus Ware, Tre'Davious White, and Brian Robinson Jr. Scorecard parallel in this one is nice one for the Bengals of Jamar Chase. And then we've got a Men of Autumn of Joe Burrow. So I tell you what, the amount of times that you have a Chase and a Burrow come out one after another in packs is bizarre. It really is. But not a bad thing, obviously, but it is bizarre how often that actually happens. Chase Young on the franchise, Saquon Barkley for the franchise, and here we go, another autograph, and it is a rookie autograph of Cedric Tillman for the Browns. So autos are coming out thick and fast at the moment. Well, there you go, Cedric Tillman auto for the Browns. Again, I think he's kind of half decently rated as well. So yeah, so Cedric Tillman. Right, on to the base rookies. So there you go. We've got Michael Mayer for the Raiders. We've got a Broderick Jones for the Steelers. Rashee Rice for the Chiefs. Nolan Smith for the Eagles. Dwayne McBride for the Vikings. Eli Ricks for the Eagles. That's the one that Elliot is collecting for the Seahawks. I think it's David's got the Seahawks in this one, hasn't he? I think Dave Borgin's got the Seahawks this time. So Jackson Smith and Jiba for the Seahawks. I'll sleeve that up. Tanner McKee for the Eagles, and then a Darius Davis for the Chargers. But yeah, JSN's obviously one of those sort of chase kind of rookies. That's such a good observation, that is, Perrin. That is such a good point. Yeah, considering it's an American-made set, they don't call autumn, do they? They do call it fall. So that's actually such a good. I hadn't even thought of that, but that is such a good. It's a nice bit of like what lateral thinking there. But no, literally, why is it not called the Men of Fall? That's bizarre, isn't it? American football talking about autumn. That's a good point. Very good point. Right, third auto in the books. So we've got 5 packs left. So we're halfway through, and we've got 3 of our autos already. So I'll just, as I say, soft sleeve these inserts for now. I've obviously top loaded a couple already, but they will all be top loaded and sleeved for when they are posted out. Here we go. Alrighty, then. So we got Drake London, Alan Lazard, Jamesis Winston, Greg Dulcich, Jeffrey Simmons, Jordan Love, Brian Burns, Laramie Tunsil, Rashad White, Marvin Jones Jr., Chandler Jones, Kadarius Toney, Devin Duvernay, Derwin James, Kirk Cousins, Tyler Lockett, Jamal Charles, Khalil Herbert, Devin Singletary, Curtis Samuel, Chad Johnson, Ezekiel Elliott, Quinnen Williams, AJ Brown, Najee Harris, Donovan McNabb, Sterling Shepard, and parallel in this one. Nice one for the Cardinals. Clayton Tune. Whether he'll ever get a look in with Kyler Murray, it's always possible. But as I say, not sure what string old Clayton Tune is, but for the Cardinals, a scorecard parallel rookie. Then we have for the Eagles, we've got Jalen Carter. We've got a Trevor Lawrence franchise insert. We've got a Men of Autumn Nick Chubb for the Browns. We've got a rookie insert of Will Levis. And then our base rookies, we've got a Zay Flowers for the Ravens, a Jake Hayner for the Saints, Andre Isovas, I think, for the Bengals. So let's put that on the wrong pile. Yeah, that's correct. Ty J. Spears, Joey Porter Jr. For the Steelers, Darnell Washington for the Steelers, Noah Sewell for the Bears, and a Marvin Mims for the Broncos. Tyson Bagent for the Bears, a QB. Wow. So he must have been a late pick, because I am a Bears collector, and I did not know he was a QB. I know I think people had said that there were 14 QBs picked in the Kid Reporter, and there were 14 QBs picked in this year's draft, but I did not know one of them went to the Bears. So I can only imagine he isn't that good, but still. I couldn't afford the Bears when they picked Justin Fields. Obviously, a couple of years ago, they were so expensive in breaks, and everything was mental in 2020 price-wise. So I could not afford the Bears. So maybe I chase the Bears this year, and I go after Tyson Bagent, because I don't think he'll be in many sets. But there's a Clayton Tune for the Cardinals. Nice scorecard parallel there. All right then, guys. So this is pack number, I want to say 7. And we are doing okay time-wise. Empty pack. So we have got a Treylon Burks, Barry Sanders, Dante Foreman, Brandon Cooks, Chris Godwin, Christian Kirk, AJ Terrell. There you go, Justin Fields, Marshawn Lattimore, Isaiah Pacheco, T. Higgins, Zach Ertz, yeah. So yeah, if you had the Chargers, Jason, in whichever break that was, that's how you ended up with them, mate. So no problem. Anyway, Tommy Townsend, Patrick Peterson, Lamar Jackson, Derek Carr, Jaquan Brisker, Kyle Juszczyk, I'm butchering some of these names, Hayden Hurst, the Bus, Jerome Bettis, Michael Carter, TJ Watt, obviously got a nice auto of his in the National Treasures box we opened the other day. Jalen Waddle, Darius Slay Jr., Daniel Jones, Amari Cooper, and here we go. So this is a parallel. And that's a nice one for the Bengals. So Artist Proof Blue. I don't think we got one of these in the first box, or I might be wrong. 20 of 35. So a nice one for you, Perrin, there, of Samjay Perrine. Artist Proof Parallel. It's a nice looking card, that is. I do like the scorecards, as I say, this year, especially on these, like on the hollows. Nice looking cards, to be fair. As I say, I think they've really sorted the design out, definitely. But nice hit there for you, Perrin. Right, there we go, guys. There's the base Jalen Hurts breakthrough card. Let's see if we can get this focused again. There you go. Then we've got for the Lions, Hendon Hooker. Again, there's a little bit of hype around old Hendon Hooker, I think, at the moment. Saquon Barkley, Men of Autumn. And then we've got a Jahmyr Gibbs Hot Rookies insert. And our base rookies are Kenny McIntosh, Devon Witherspoon, Tyon Evans, KJ Henry, Sean Tucker for the Bucks, Andre Carter II for the Vikings, Eric Gray for the Giants, Clark Phillips III for the Falcons, and Jalen Hyatt for the Giants, and then another kid reporter card. Yeah, we do have, I think, the week that I'm away on holiday, I think that is the week where we're due to receive Luminance. I think a lot of people get excited for Luminance because it's normally the first set where you get the rookies in their pro uniforms guaranteed. I know Elite isn't far behind Luminance, but I think Luminance is due that week. So again, lots to look forward to. Very good to say we're into the thick of 2023 releases now. So they're going to be coming thick and fast. Oh, is he really? Samjay Perrine. So slightly behind on that team update then. So empty pack. You'll still be getting it though, Perrin. So you can see if Mr. Spriggs wants that instead. But we'll see. So we've got JT for the Colts, Russell Gage for the Bucks. We've got Jamal Agnew for the Jags, DeAndre Swift, Cordell Patterson, Jair Alexander, Chris Olave, Michael Pittman Jr., Tyrann Mathieu, Darnell Mooney, Fred Warner, Cooper Kupp, Justin Herbert for the Chargers, Charles Woodson, Chris Jones. I don't know why I said Jones instead of Jones. Raquan Smith, TJ Hawkinson, Zach Thomas, Gabriel Davis, Dexter Lawrence, Zach Wilson, Tua Tagovailoa, Jonathan Allen, Nick Chubb, and we've got Michael Gallup. And the last vet in this pack is a Joe Klecko for the Jets. Right. Scorecard parallel is for Leonard Fournette and the Bucks. I think we might have an auto in this one. There you go, guys. First CJ Stroud card. I tell you what, CJ Stroud have not. I've said it before, haven't they? They haven't been coming out as fruitfully as some of the other rookies. But CJ Stroud on the draft insert. Then we've got the franchise Desmond Ridder and a Lamar Jackson Men of Autumn. And I'm guessing this is our final auto for the Rams. And it is a Zach Evans. So did we get Zach Evans? We got a Zach Evans auto out of, it was Legacy, wasn't it? So nice signature, actually. You can see it is actually Evans. Obviously, it looks like he's got the number 3 in there, but maybe he used to be a number 3 or something. But anyway, it's Zach Evans there for the Rams autograph. So nice auto for the Rams. And then into the rookies, we've got base Bijan Robinson. So I'll make sure that I top load of that for the recap. And then we've got Tyree Wilson, Travis Dye, Jordan Battle, Ronnie Bell. There you go. As soon as I said it, so we've got CJ Stroud, base rookie for the Texans, A.T. Perry for the Saints, and a Cam Smith for the Dolphins, and then Tucker Kraft for the Packers. So we've got all of our 4 autos now. So in the last box, one of our autos ended up being numbered out of 50. I think it was like a artist proof gold or something like that, and it was really a really nice card. So I was kind of hoping that we might get one numbered auto per box, but we'll take that. We've got what, three rookie autos, so not done too bad on that front. Not a bad box, actually. Not a bad box. I mean, we were selling these boxes, I think, for $160. I want to say it was about $160 or $165. We sold out now, so haven't got any more of these left. But yeah, they're a good value box. A little bit more expensive than Legacy. I think personally I prefer breaking Legacy to score. Not even just because it's less cards or whatever, but Legacy, I do like the Legacy cards in general. But yeah, they're always it's a good start to the year score. Obviously, for those of you guys who collect soccer, you'll know that Score was a set that they released last year, and they are doing it again this year for the Premier League. And it's kind of loved and hated by many people within the soccer collecting forums, because obviously you can pick up packs of that in like Smith's and in Smith's toy stores and WH Smith's and stuff like that. So there's a lot of people, sort of loving and hating that. But it's good to see that the American football score, whilst it's a little bit more expensive than if you wanted to buy a box, say a fat pack box of Score Premier League, they're not that far apart, really. Maybe like 50 quid or something like that, empty pack. But yeah, we aren't getting any Score Soccer this year. We didn't get any last year either. We got some the year before, and it was just effectively the cost from the UK distributors just made it not worthwhile for us. It's like literally it was like about £5 profit per box, so not great when it took nearly 3-4 hours to sort out the break. It wasn't worth our time, sadly. But we do like Score anyway. We do like Score football. So Jared Goff, Desmond Ridder, Christian Watson, Travis Etienne Jr., Justin Simmons, Kevin Byard, Aaron Rodgers, Terrace Marshall Jr., John Mechie III, Tristan Wirfs, Justin Jefferson, Kenneth Walker III, Eric Dickerson, Joey Bosa, Marquez Valdez Scantling, Joe Mixon, Isaiah Simmons, Jerick McKinnon, George Kittle, Joel Bitonio, Matt Judon, Dawson Knox, Jahan Dotson, Sam Hubbard, Tony Pollard, Sauce Gardner, Jalen Hurts, and it looks like we've got another numbered card coming up. It is for the Chargers this time, and it is another artist proof. So that's a lovely colour match there for the Chargers. Artist proof again, and this one is, I think, 13 of 35. So nice Josh Palmer there going out to the Chargers. I forget who's got the Chargers. I think it's Dan Jones again. So. But it's a nice colour match on that artist proof. They are nice looking cards, I'll say that much. Okay, so franchise Mike Evans insert. We've got a Tony Pollard breakthrough insert. There you go, Quentin Johnson for the Chargers on the draft. We've got Trevor Lawrence there on the Men of Autumn insert, and onto our base rookies. We've got Jalen Carter for the Eagles, Tyreek Stevenson for the Bears, Kayshon Boutte for the Patriots, Max Duggan for the Chargers, Jaden Hasselwood for the Eagles, Tank Bigsby for the Jags, Christian Gonzalez for the Pats, Dalton Kincaid for the Bills, and a Mike Jones Jr. for the Falcons. So yeah, similar to the first box, I think we've got about 5 numbered cards, 4 or 5 numbered cards. So not bad. Okay, so final pack, guys. As I say, we've got. Will we get another auto? Sorry, we won't get another auto. So will we get another numbered card? That is the question. So empty pack again, guys. And here we go. Final pack, guys. Thanks for sticking with us. AJ Dillon, Chubba Hubbard, Warren Moon, Cade Otton, Trayvon Walker, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Tyler Allgeier, Robert Tonyan, Alvin Kamara, Kyler Murray, Condre Deeks, Josh Jacobs, Chase Claypool. There's Talanoa Hufanga, our first autograph signee. Then we've got Matthew Stafford. Oh, Brock Purdy. I'm not sure we got Brock Purdy out the first box. Mac Hollins, Sky Moore, Miles Sanders, George Pickens, Bradley Chubb, Stephon Diggs, Kenny Pickett, Tom Brady, Jim Kelly, and a Chase Young. And then, guys, on the scorecard parallel out of this for the Chiefs, we've got Travis Kelce. We have got a breakthrough Tariq Woolen insert, a franchise Garrett Wilson insert, a Kenny Pickett breakthrough insert, a Michael Mayer draft insert for the Raiders. And we are now on to our rookies again. So we've got Osiris Torrance for the that's so he NFL badge. I'll have to look him up because we haven't got a team for him. So that does not ring any bells. We've got Xavier Hutchinson for the Texans, Dorian Thompson Robinson for the Browns, Ryan Brees for the Saints, Mohamed Ibrahim for the Lions, DeMarco Helms for the Falcons, Cameron Latu for the 49ers. There you go, Bryce Young for the Panthers in the last pack. And then we've got for the Raiders, that's a nice one, the Aidan O'Connell again. Whether he'll step up and get any reps at all or do any good, we don't know. But QB obviously picked for the Raiders, Aidan O'Connell. And then we've got the kid reporter. So there we go, guys. That is it wrapped up. I'll have a look at that Osiris Torrance. Yeah, no die cut in this one, mate. No die cut. No die cut. It's a very good point, actually. We've got no die cut out of this one. Aren't they? I don't think the die cuts are one per. Aren't the die cuts like one per? I thought I read somewhere that the die cuts weren't they like one per case. I don't think they're one per box. I think the die cuts might be one per case. I know we got a die cut. I forget who for. That was like an artist. It was a blue artist proof, wasn't it, in the first box? But yeah, I think I don't think the die cuts are guaranteed one per box, if I'm honest. Okay, then guys, here we go. We'll do a quick recap, and then I will bid you farewell. I'll just have a quick check on that Osiris Torrance just to see if he went undrafted. That's my suspicion. So bear with me. Buffalo Bills. So Lord knows why that isn't on there. So he's an American football guard for the Bills. So yeah, and he was drafted in the second round, pick 59 overall. So your guess is good as mine. So I will just put a little note on that one on the top loader. So when I'm sorting, I don't have to look it up again, basically. So Osiris Torrance is a Bill. Excellent. Right, as I say, I'm not going to recap all 80 or so of the base rookies, but the base rookies of note, obviously I've got those ready. We've got Bryce Young came out, Bijan Robinson came out, CJ Stroud came out, Jackson Smith and Jiba came out, Will Levis and Anthony Richardson all came out on the base rookies. We got the hot rookies of Jahmyr Gibbs for the Lions, Will Levis for the Titans, Josh Downs for the Colts, Bijan Robinson for the Falcons, Will Anderson for the Texans, and then Anthony Richardson for the Colts. Most common parallel these scorecards. We got Travis Kelce for the Chiefs, Leonard Fournette for the Bucks. We got a rookie Clayton Tune scorecard parallel there for the Cardinals. We got a Jamar Chase scorecard parallel for the Bengals, Gabriel Davis scorecard for the Bills. Then we got a Josh Downs rookie scorecard parallel for the Colts. On these draft insert cards, we got a Michael Mayer for the Raiders, Quentin Johnson for the Chargers, Hendon Hooker for the Lions, Houston Texans for CJ Stroud, or CJ Stroud for the Texans. Jalen Carter for the Eagles. Jordan Addison for the Vikings. And Bryce Young for the Panthers. And numbered cards, 1, 2, 3. Oh, we actually only got 4, so I think that's slightly down on the first box. But we did get 2 blue artist proof. So the first one was this Josh Palmer for the Chargers, blue artist proof, numbered I think 13 out of 35. The Samaje Perine for the Bengals, numbered 20 out of 35. And we got a blue showcase breakthrough parallel, 84 of 100. We got the Leonard Williams showcase blue parallel, numbered out of 158 of 100. So those were our 4 numbered cards. And then our autos, we got Zach Evans for the Rams. We got Cedric Tillman for the Browns. We got Zay Flowers for the Ravens. And then we got Talanoa Hufanga for the 49ers. So on balance, it's not bad. We got 3 rookie autos and the 1 vet for the 49ers. So not bad, not too bad. Could have been a lot worse. So hopefully you enjoyed that, guys. As I say, keep your eyes open for tomorrow for the Topps Chrome Platinum baseball break that will be breaking. After that, we'll see what deliveries arrive. I'm hoping to have, as I say, Immaculate Collegiate 2023 Immaculate Collegiate starter next week, along with select draft picks. So those are the most likely to be the next NFL breaks next week. Probably to break maybe Tuesday night or Wednesday, dependent on when the delivery comes. So thanks ever so much for watching, guys, and we'll see you again next time. Take care.